Hi. So I'm going to talk about racism today, because that's happening. Um, I've recently had to deal with an article that came out in Linwood that is very racist against Koreans. And apparently, this is my own perspective because I've been getting a lot of pushback about this, especially because the author of the article is the former mayor of Linwood, a member of the leadership of the 32nd District Democrats, which is where all this drama is going down, of which I am a member, and one of two of our state representatives, that's 50% of our state representatives, is a Korean American. The article in question talking about how Korean people like to eat dogs. Isn't that fun, huh? Okay, so here is my response to all of that, okay? The response I'm getting is actually by people who are saying, I'm not a bigot. I have Korean godchildren that I babysit every week. Or I'm not a bigot because I'm also a woman of color. That's not how this works, okay? It's that when we, people of color, of that ethnicity, of said racist thing that happened, when we say it's racist, that's who gets to determine if it's racist. Not white people, not anybody of any other ethnicity. Okay? None of you. The ethnicity that it's affecting when we declare it racist, it is racist. Because none of you have to suffer with the consequences. So, that brings me to this great argument, which was, just uh, the woman in question, who is a woman of color, who told me that this article about Koreans eating dogs isn't racist is because she's from Peru and Peruvians eat guinea pigs. First of all, did not know that. Did not know that this was just such a widely known fact. I honestly, honest to God, did not know that. What I do know is about Koreans and my culture and why I think that's racist. I'm pretty sure it's racist. Also, get this, she's part of the diversity committee, okay? And all of this about how she does things for people of color. No, you don't do things for people of color. You do things for only your kind of people of color, because that's not how this works. You don't get to be an advocate and declare yourself a champion of people of color and exclude one people of color, because guess what, Koreans, people of color, we are included, okay? And we are declaring you defending racism. That's what we're declaring. Um, and also the other response I've been getting is, why don't you calm down? Or what was the other one? If you're gonna keep talking like this, I'm just gonna assume you're not rational. Since when was there an appropriate response to racism? How is that not personal? Okay, no one explained to me in racism school what the appropriate way to respond to that was. And you know what's utterly unfair about that statement? That came from a white man. It is incredibly, incredibly insensitive for you to tell me to react in a mature fashion when it's a situation that you will literally never have to deal with yourself. It is impossible. It is physically, mentally, and spiritually impossible for you to ever feel racism. Bigotry, yes. You can feel bigotry, but never racism. Now, the response that I hear, when what's going through my head when someone tells me to calm down when it comes to racism, is like as if, say you had a cut on your balls, okay? And someone came and just, there was like a very nice doctor, you went to the hospital, he stitched you up and whatever, and imagine someone just came and just, ripped open those stitches, and then someone else came, a man who also has balls, and so he knew he had every authority to talk on this subject, so he goes ahead and, rubs salt on that cut that was just reopened, right? And then let's just follow that up with someone then comes along and then kicks said balls that were just ripped open once again, and then salt rubbed on that wound. And then, I walk by just and say, oh, come on, calm down, act mature. Otherwise, I can't take you seriously. That is how I feel, okay? You cut open my already cut balls and rub salt in them and then tell me, oh, come on, don't react like that or else I'm not going to take you seriously. Really? Okay.